Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Power of Partnerships. Today we have with us a seasoned business leader, Mr. Sundaresan Kannappan of Tech Data India. Sundar, as I fondly call him, is the VP for Next Generation Technologies of Tech Data and also serves as the Country General Manager of Tech Data India. He is responsible for the growth of Tech Data's value-added IT services distribution arm and the next generation technology business in the entire Asia Pacific for Tech Data. A very warm welcome, Sundar, and great to have you on this episode of Power of Partnerships.
Thank you, Vishy. Wonderful. Thank you for the introduction and wonderful being here. It's the true power of partnership. IBM is close to my heart.
Absolutely. Well said. So let me start off with you, Sundar. So you would have heard AI, cybersecurity, a lot of these things are at the top of the minds of most of the clients and even partners as well, right? And I'm sure with a lot of interaction of your partners, just not in India, but even in Asia Pacific and across the geography you interact with, what are the key trends you're seeing as emerging in these areas? I mean, just your views and thoughts.
AI is now picking up. It's in the nascent stages, I would say. Look, in both those things, one thing is common is disruption. AI is disrupting the industry on a positive side.
Right.
Cybersecurity or the lack of cybersecurity will disrupt in a negative side. So,
Well said.
so every organization is trying to build a beautiful balance between the two. But AI is invest today for a better tomorrow. Cybersecurity is invest today for a better today and a better tomorrow. That's how things are. The CISO position is getting very, very important in every organization. It is not about wealth creation, but it is also about wealth management and wealth retention. The amount of bleed that is happening, what you see is like an iceberg. What we see outside is the top of the iceberg, which is 1/3, and what we don't see is the 2/3 in cybersecurity.
Right.
It's a very fragmented market today, but we can see there could be consolidation over time. But yes, that's the newest form of problem which organizations face. They can lose wealth quickly there.
But I love the way you said it, right? So AI is something which you secure for tomorrow, but cybersecurity is here and now and do it today. And by the way, Sundar, you must be aware that we just announced our new data and AI platform, What's the Next, just about a couple of months back. And that's kind of creating a lot of waves as well in the market. We are seeing a lot of, and we will need to partner even more deeply to expand that partnership. So that kind of brings me to the next question. So obviously to help clients navigate in these kind of AI, cybersecurity, sustainability, and all of these new technologies coming, and mostly it's becoming a boardroom discussion for clients as well. So how is Tech Data investing heavily in growth in these areas and building your innovation capabilities to help partners and all of them?
So we are building in three key pillars, that is the cloud, AI, and security, which is to help partners. Look, the partner ecosystem was primarily built on the foundation that they will bring you the reach and they'll be closer to the customer.
Right.
Their ability to invest into many things is limited. They don't have deeper pockets to invest. The deeper pockets is highest in the value chain is with the vendor or the original equipment manufacturers, like brands like IBMs of the world.
Right.
You are doing a lot of things. From our part, what we are doing is to create skills, technical capabilities, and materials for the partner ecosystem to leverage. And this will cater to, let's say, large to medium or small size partners who can come in, leverage the capabilities that we are building. So in AI, we are building a capability which we call it as the center of excellence for the entire Asia Pacific and Japan. Wow. And we are building similar capabilities in different geographies of the world to cross leverage that. Each technology is at a different stage in each market. So you can quickly pick up, like the telecom, we jump generations. So,
right.
So some countries can make use of that to faster their growth. That's how we are looking at it. And partners have so much of material in our platform and in our people capabilities that they can come in and leverage that to build their business on this. We are also building an arm which will help partner transform from what they are today to what they have to be tomorrow.
Wow, that's pretty groundbreaking as well. So hopefully with all these investments which Tech Data has done across the geography and probably in India as well, what probably we should kind of amplify this even more together, right, to the partner community. And that too when AI, as I said, is at an inflection point where AI is no more a post facto or security is not a post facto. It is like security first, AI first approach, right? I mean, that's become the mantra right now, and your investments would really help that.
Yeah, and we should just to add,
Sure.
human IQ capital is more from the Asia Pacific Japan region, if you see that from the past. So any data AI progress can be multiplier effects can be brought in by using this capital, and we have the best of that.
Excellent, excellent, right? So we should amplify this even more as well in India. We've been partner for 3 decades, right? Across the globe and wherever IBM has been present and Tech Data has been present, right? Could you share your views on this partnership, which has been, what's been special about this partnership, and if you can share some client stories as well, right? That'd be really awesome.
IBM is one of the forefront leading companies in technology space.
Right.
IT can be fragmented into technology, product. Now, IBM is both, and they can interchangeably do both roles as they fit at the time of the century they are in.
Right.
So IBM has been forefront, and our partnership with IBM has been in the core of our partnerships with all brands that we are associated with. And this is not today, and this has been there for 3 decades, like you said. And we represent, or we are glad and thankful and happy to represent IBM in most of the countries that we are present there.
Got it.
And any technology changes that IBM does brings us also into that space and helps us move forward, giving us a fast mover or a first mover advantage inside that. That's the power of the partnership that we have with IBM. And in the Asia Pacific and Japan region, as Tech Data we are today, we started by acquisition of technology solutions that we call, which had a big partnership with IBM. So our DNA and the value-added distribution DNA is more built on the IBM's foundation. That's the power of partnership that we have.
That's awesome.
And if you will recall, that Bleed Blue has been bleeding on us for a lot of years now. We still bleed blue sometimes.
Good.
So
I love that.
that's a good thing. And IBM has changed a lot over the years. And that change has also helped us progress in terms of change. There are a lot of client stories that we have. If you look at the Asia market, from Australia to India, we have a lot of clients who have been on IBM platform, starting from the old X series or even before that, the laptop boxes. We still see them. We have supplied and they have transformed themselves. Today they are talking to us the IBM language of AI and security and stuff like that. Most of the large clients are the enterprise clients who have been associated with IBM and us, have continued to be associated with us, and our business with them has grown multifold, but our engagement started with the IBM. If you take any large bank in any country you go, you take a large bank in Vietnam, you take a large bank in Indonesia, you take a large bank in Singapore, you take a large bank in Australia, India, our primary association has been with the IBM power of partnership. Started sometime 2 decades ago, 1 decade ago, 3 decades. But it is forged into a larger partnership. And thankfully, IBM's growth inside that partnership has also been big.
Yes.
And so is the client story with a lot of other clients. I'm not naming clients because that's an endless journey and we need a few days to end naming those clients.
Absolutely.
But yes, the client stories. And now the client is looking at what technology of IBM can they continue to adapt, because the base is on IBM. So that's how the power of partnership is today magnifying too.
Got it. So we have a strong partnership. It's great, working well. We are winning in the marketplace. All that is great, right? And we've been doing this successfully, and probably I would say with great amount of intensity and consistency, both. Because without intensity, you will not get consistency, and vice versa, both of them, right? So, but then there are some things which we can strengthen. And what do you believe the areas where we need to work to strengthen this partnership for the future?
I've been with the channel ecosystem for 2 decades plus now.
Right.
And there are 2 things that I look forward to IBM making the change is that IBM change is much at a faster pace than the entire ecosystem associated with the IBM can change. I want IBM to help the ecosystem change as fast as IBM does.
At the same pace.
At the same pace, or at least closer to the pace at which that you want. So what happens is there are organizations who have been associated with IBM, they'll benefit.
Correct.
One. And the second thing is that IBM has gone back and started to strengthen their channel ecosystem. That is the business which has been, and it's a changeover. If you look at a business enterprise which has been thriving for 100 plus years, there's bound to be a lot of changes, which is of course with IBM there. So there's been a lot of changes up and down. Now IBM's strategy is with the channel.
Got it.
So today, if you can bring that message out clearly in all the markets and strengthen that partnership, it is going to give a big growth path for both IBM and the ecosystem of IBM. Those are two things that come back to me as
Very fair observation, Sundar. In fact, a lot of that we have started with the Partner Plus program. You're aware of it. We're getting a resounding, I would say, a thumbs up on that, and we are striving every month, every quarter, driving that particular pace. But fair observation, and that's a great feedback as well for us to improve and strengthen the partnership for the future. As always, it's always great to converse with you and have great insights from you. You've been a great friend, a great partner over decades, and thank you very much, and look forward to this continued partnership and growing together in India as well as in your geography of Asia Pacific. Thank you very much, Sundar.
Thank you, Vishit.